Hey. Just making a mess. Cheers. Dudes, what's up? Now that month of stouts is over, I have got another non-stout. This one comes in at a hugely giganamous, significant alcohol percentage of 11.5. It's pretty big. So this is cool. So this is, I'm gonna read this off to you real quick. This beer is one of a 7-part series inspired by Gustav Holst's musical composition. The planets scrap in and embark on a flavor tour of our solar system. Wow. In the order of Holst's piece, Mars to Neptune. So they go to Mars, they go into Neptune, Saturn. We're gonna skip right over Uranus and go to Saturn. So Saturn, again, one of a 7-part series of different types of beers. This one is a bourbon barrel-aged barley wine. Bell's is the brewery coming out of Kalamazoo, Michigan. Kalamazoo, Michigan. That is a fun sounding place. So Saturn, by the way, this is I'm just going to call it like the Matt series. This is one of the originals that Matt sent me. I've been really eager to try this one, letting it sit a little bit more. I'm so excited. I can't even contain myself. I'm shaking. I can't stop myself from shaking until I have a sip. Thanks, Matt, for sending this to me. We're going to open it and we're going to dive in and we're going to travel all the way to Saturn. What a cool cap there. We're going to have to keep that one. Saturn, right there on the cap. So if you know the planets, this would be the 5th planet out of the 7 that he went from Neptune to Mars. For all you astronomers. Another cool thing about this, well, cool for me because I'm getting to try it. This was only brewed once and will never ever be brewed again, so says Bell's. That's pretty cool because when you get to try something that's limited, brewed once, one and done, get out of here, we're never doing it again. It was good, but we're just not gonna do it again, doesn't make sense. Anyways, whenever you get to try one of those, it's kinda, I feel honored, you know? Like not a lot of people got to try this. And this came out in 2015. This was actually bottled and packaged April 3rd of 2015. You have got to be, wow. So I'm actually, even though this is probably gonna come out on the 4th, I'm actually drinking this on April 3rd. Wow, 2-year anniversary, that's crazy. Like no joke, I didn't even mean to do that. Again, this video will come out on April 4th probably. Well, what's today? What is the date? Yeah, what do you know? Today's April 3rd. 2 years later, I'm drinking it after it's packaged. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to hit them up and let them know. Let's go ahead and pour this out. So like I said, it's a nice, bright, really dark octoberfesty looking copper color. That's got a nice, really fluffy, thin tan head there. Time to see what it smells like. Straight up, smells like bread yeast. Like you just have mushed together the bread, yeasty flour, and you're making the bread, and you're like making a pizza crust. That's what it smells like. That's the first thing I'm getting. Then I'm getting a little bit of caramel and vanilla. Ooh, a little bit of an alcohol bite there. Bourbon. There's another smell that I'm getting that's familiar. It's almost like a stouty smell. Almost like a little bit of a chocolate toffee. Really sweet. Some kind of fluffy dessert candy. I don't know. It smells really incredible. That is a nice color there for a barley wine. I mean, this is about the color that a barley wine should be, and I don't know if it's because the glass is pretty frosty, but that is a dense, thick, hazy looking cloudy beer. Okay, let's try it. Wow. Ooh. So first thing I get is the bready vanilla bourbon. It's like, so you're taking the bread and you're mixing it, but it's made with bourbon and vanilla and bready yeast. and then you bake it, and that's hitting me. I take the first fresh bite, the steam is flying, my mouth is burning a little bit, but it's melting in my mouth. I'm getting that, and I'm getting a really bourbon barrel aged stout quality that's really nice. It's like, it's got the flavor that these like the Bourbon County and the 1050 have, but a lot more drinkable. Not a lot more, not too much, not as much coffee and chocolate, but that really candy bourbon vanilla without the really strong hit of bourbon. Whoa, this is actually a lot better than I thought it would be. I always say that, and I think I like to come in with low expectations, especially when everyone's like, man, yeah, this was the best one of this series. Bell's is really sweet. They're for Kamizu, Mukuzu. Oh, here it says Comstock. Well, Comstock, Kamizu, Kamikazumu. We'll go ahead and say Comstock. That's a little bit easier to say. Comstock, malt beverage aged in oak bourbon barrel casks. This is really roasty, and I'm not just saying this. It's got the perfect amount of sweetness, like a caramel sweetness. You know how sometimes caramel, if you're not in the mood for, I'm not a big sweet guy, but caramel can be overly sweet. Think of if it was like perfectly sweet. It's like this, and look, that looks like a melted caramel. That's incredible. And it's really not too thick. So the mouthfeel and the consistency is really not light, and it is thick, but it's not super, it's not as thick as it looks. Oh, I love that orange color. The smell and the taste just go so well together. Let me think, if you're gonna want to eat something with this, I'm not gonna want to eat something with a lot of flavor because I like this flavor more than anything that I'm gonna be eating that night. I'm not gonna want a salad, but I want something like maybe like a shepherd's pie. Yeah, let's go with a shepherd's pie. Not too much flavor, but you get that bready, kind of faint, malty taste there in the bread and in this beer. I think it would go well together. Anyways, Bell's. My first thing from Bell's, I cannot believe I'm drinking it, the 2-year anniversary of this bottle. That is just nuts. And what a good way to go out. 2 years of age has done this bottle well. I'm curious if you guys have, if anyone has had it fresh, let me know if you're getting any of the same qualities. I'm Patrick, and I'm making it grain. This is Rogue, and she's in your face. I'll see you guys next time. Cheers! Woo! Wait a second. Oh my God, how could I forget? So here's the weird thing. I really, really, really like this Westbrook. So I'm gonna do something a little bit weird. I'm gonna take out the morning fog, but I'm gonna leave the Westbrook in, but I'm not gonna move it down. I'm gonna replace it with the Bell's Saturn BarleyWine. Wow, just really, really delicious. All right, guys, toodaloos.